So I first met Natalia when I was studying film and television at university, which Natalia then was a guest speaker at. My talent has always been more on the writing side of things. So hi, I'm Ryan, the Assistant Communications Manager at Natalka Design, and in this video I'm going to go over, well, how I came to work at Natalka Design. Before we jump into the video, I'd just like you to like, subscribe, share and tap that little bell button below so you're notified whenever we upload. So my primary role is to monitor, well, communications from LinkedIn to Instagram and even emails, because even though they are a very old form of communication now, they are still a form of communication. Most messages I can reply to on my own, or I'll send out messages to potential clients, but if I ever get stuck, I can call in Natalia for that little bit of guidance. I also spend time making content for Natalka Design, whether it be writing blogs, working on Instagram posts, or as of right this second, I'm currently making this YouTube video. Well, not currently, you get the idea. So you may have seen this gloriously beautiful moustache attached to this hideous face in various places, and that's because I'm also in charge of marketing our YouTube channel, which if you're watching this, I'm assuming you already know about. But yeah, so those little Instagram stories and those little snippets you've seen on Instagram, that was me. Hi. And if you haven't checked out the rest of our YouTube videos, go on, tap the little icon, he'll be somewhere. He'll be somewhere, Dad. Be in the fabric of YouTube. He'll be there. So click on the link, go on. Do it. Do it now! University. So I first met Natalia when I was studying film and television at university, which Natalia then was a guest speaker at.
Back in the days when we were young, I don't know how long it's been.
It's been over a year now, including intern. It's been like 2-3 years now.
Oh my god, like he knows me more than I do. So Ryan, I met magically at a talk where I was giving at which university?
University of Essex, Southend Centre.
The beautiful seaside. And we had a lovely chat.
I stayed after the talk to ask a few questions about business and careers in this very broad industry that is visual storytelling. Ironically, however, my talent has always been more on the writing side of things. Now, my writing skill is probably why I got such high grades on my written work in the uni. My script writing actually did get a lot of praise. However, turning that script to a budgeted student film was a different matter and ended up with a team of people running through a muddy woodland pretending to hide from an imminent invasion on the UK in the near future. It had a budget of £150. It did get nominated for an award, didn't make it through the first round of selection. However, as all things must do, uni was coming to an end, and as I pondered what I would do after my masterwork of a student film was released, I was on the phone to a friend, and they said, "Have you checked your LinkedIn recently?" Which I hadn't, because I don't go on my LinkedIn as often as I should.
Looked in, and I was like, oh wow, got an internship offer, and I jumped to the offer straight away.
However, I noticed a week-old message from Natalia discussing an internship, which leads us on to part 2. The intern. After hastily apologising about my awful reply time, I managed to secure an interview, and I was elated. During the interview, Natalia went over what the internship would entail, and I began a new and exciting journey as an intern, which I had only really heard of when I watched Power Rangers Dino Thunder as a child. This really was a brand new and exciting adventure. The roles of this internship ranged from staying up till 7 AM working on a business proposal with Natalia, or travelling up to London to film the DOODLELEDO event that she was running at the time. I remember being absolutely terrified as I went up to London because I had a camera from the uni, I had sound equipment from the uni, and I also had a friend's tripod. I was a bit nervous, didn't want to break anything, and then I was on a packed tube, which caused me to profusely apologise to everyone around me and also hike up my anxiety. However, it was all worth it as I rounded the corner to the Samsung KX. Once I was filming the event, everything went off without a hitch, apart from the moment when I tripped up over a whiteboard, nearly fell over, and nearly took it with me. But it was all fine in the end, and I got the footage I needed, and I edited it all together, and voila, it's on the YouTube channel if you want to check it out. A whole new world. I'm never gonna sing on these videos again. A few months later, life was chaotic. I was moving back home after uni, and amongst it all, I received an email asking if I wanted to jump on a call with Natalia. I obviously said yes, and was offered a paid position at Natalka Design. I would begin doing everything I said at the start of the video. And after the thing I can't mention because YouTube will get mad, had subsided, it was back up to London to visit the Samsung KX to film the next DOODLELEDO event. So yeah, that's my story of how I came to join the Natalka Design team. So I'll leave you with a few tiny words of inspiration. You have power over your mind, not over outside events. Marcus Aurelius, the famous Roman emperor and philosopher. Which basically what he's saying is you can construct Willy Wonka's chocolate factory in your mind right this second. In fact, I currently am, and now I really want some chocolate. But if you wanted to build Willy Wonka's chocolate factory in real life, you would have to put the effort in, and you would have to work at it, and it's gonna take a long time. I hope you enjoyed. I hope it was helpful. Make sure you like, subscribe, share, and tap that little bell button so you'll get notified whenever we upload, and I will see you in the next one.